Back during another video, we're going to do this video as a question and answer that I've never done like that before. Try to answer some questions I get doing the work that I may not get to answer while we start and stuff like that, so maybe this might help. Comment at the bottom about what y'all would like to see. More tutorials, more Q&As, tutorials, and I mean how to do maybe some candle work and setting up small altars and things like that. And the vlogs will be taking you around to different sites, especially cemeteries, to see what goes bumping at night. I can't wait to do that one. But like, share, and subscribe. I got almost 300,000 views with 2,600 subscribers. So somebody's watching. If you like it, hit the button. And, you know, give me a break. Just toss me a bone here. So support the channel. And the Q&A session starts now.
When a person calls you for love work, do they need to have some sort of contact with the person they are wanting the work done on?
No. I call that a general work. It brings the person to you to see if that's the person you want, male or female. The worst thing to do is do full-blown love work, and then you get a hold of this person, male or female, find out they're completely psycho. So now you got this into your life. If it's an acquaintance at work or somebody that's always out with your friends when y'all out eating and going to the clubs and you want to get to know them better, it could be done. But it's not full-blown love work. It's to bring you together so you can find out who this person is and see if they want them in your life. So yeah, it could be done.
I don't have any personal items of theirs. Can we still do the work?
Yes. There's some workers say that they don't use any personal items. Myself, I do. That's how I was taught through my family. I like to use something they touch, pens, toothbrushes, articles of clothing. If you have hair or something like that. I had one client tell me that they had blood. I don't know how you do that, but that works real good, but I don't know how you get blood. But if nothing's there, everybody has a photo one way or the other of this person. We can start with that. Once again, the work won't be as strong, but the work will go out. But it helps to have articles. Like I said, some workers say they don't use like clothing and stuff like that. I do. You know, that's what they make surgical gloves and stuff for. I think it works stronger for myself. That's what I want to remember before I forget. When I say send me photographs, I don't mean text them to me. I tried that once before a couple of years back, and I found the work wasn't as strong. Then I realized it's technical. What just went down. As you hear me saying many times, it's not my intention to get that person. I don't want that person back. But if I tell you to send photos, even if you have to go to Best Buy or someplace like that and print out, I want you to be signing the back of the names. And unintentionally, you are putting your intentions into that work by holding it and thinking about what you're doing. That makes it stronger. So any little thing helps, but we can start from scratch. But it won't be like a full-blown love thing. It'll be an attraction spell to bring them to you and see if that's what you want.
Okay. If a person is wanting work done on an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, can they play around in the meantime? Can
Nope.
you have a boo thing on the side, a mistress,
Nope.
a side chick, a side dude, a side piece?
Stop
it. None of that.
I allow my clients to go up to the meantime, between time when you get to work. You can do anything in the meantime, between time. Once you get to work, you contacted a worker to get spirits involved. We get the spirits involved. And if you out there playing the field, the spirits are going to think you're not taking it seriously, so they won't take you seriously. And what they'll probably do is push that person that you want, male or female, away so far, that'll never happen unless you use complete, utter force. So no, you can do it until, like I said, I let my clients do it up to the time I start the work and seal it. After that, you have to be goal-oriented. That's the person that you want. That's the spirits are going to bring it to you. Because the reverse side to that, and that might be a question later, you want them playing around? You trying to get them back? You want them going out with their boo and shit like that?
No.
Okay. So no, you get to allow to do one thing, but after that you have to govern yourself. This is the person I want to get back into my life, or who I want in my life.
Okay. So tunnel vision, you guys.
Yes.
Tunnel vision.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I think they found the work. They're suspicious. What do I do?
Can't help you. If they found the work, I had a client do that. The dude found a doll that I sent her, and he deuced out. And I couldn't do anything because as soon as he deuced out, he got in the car and went to somebody and threw protection around himself. That might be a person never believe, but when you find shit like that, you become a real believer. So there's nothing I could do without actually hurting this boy and to bring him back. So no, most workers, when they send you things, it's not blown out, it's not a full altar like what we work with. It can be easily hidden. Hide it, don't let them find it. Imagine if you're going through your house and you found something, your boyfriend, your girlfriend stuck under the bed, in between the mattress and shit like that. You're gonna trip out. You ain't gonna see the psycho person again, because the last thing you're gonna think of is love work. You're gonna think they're doing some kind of black magic shit on your ass. So no, don't let them find you.
I'm tired of being alone. Birthdays, holidays, Christmas, New Year's, all that good stuff. Is there a way to speed this shit up? Is there a way? Can we do something? Can you do something? A little extra?
I understand that question. I've been there. I know how it is to be sitting alone during Christmas, New Year's. You go out, everybody's with their wives, their girlfriends, their boyfriends, and you sitting over there, can be in a room of 1,000 people, and you're completely, utterly by yourself. You're alone, and you feel that. Don't tweak it. That's how things mess up. If you got candles to burn the candles. Personally, when I send a candle, it's only one, and then I instruct them where to go to pick up another candle like that, so I don't have to keep popping the client with something every time it burns out. That gets expensive on the client's end. If you got candles to light, keep lighting your candles. If you had a petition to send, a lot of times I use the petition in the work to make it stronger, write another one, put it under the candle. If you have psalms that was given to you by the worker, say the psalms. It's coming. Don't push it. Don't tweak it. You're going to mess something up in the meantime, between time. I understand loneliness. I do. I really do. I don't like it. Never did like it. A lot of people can't take it. They're alone and they're reaching out. Nobody listens, and they're standing at the abyss, and they take the step. Once you take that step, you can't come back. So no, just let it run. We're working with the spirits and on their time.
So my person came back to me, but they're as mean as ever. I thought the work would soften them. What's happening?
Unless, that's what I tell people, and I tell them, a lot of, okay, I'm being completely honest with you and stuff like that, and that might not seem a lot important to you, but it's the worker needs to know. If there was an asshole with you the entire time, maybe that's part of the problem, or maybe they're just an asshole in general. The work was meant to bring them back, build the love up. If they were hard to live with, shit like that, that's in their nature. But what will happen over time, the work will soften them up. Even demonic work, demonic love jars and stuff like that is going to do it even faster under force. You see a change in them towards you, but they'll still be an ass with the world. So that's okay. I mean, tell us from the day you met, they've been an ass. I mean, if it comes down to being verbally and physically abusive, I'm not going to do it. Y'all know I made a video about that. I'm not leading you into slaughter. I'm not. So it will change. And if if the person is narcissistic, with narcissistic tendencies, you need to say that. I can't diagnose that person because I don't know them from a can of paint. I'd have to sit down and talk to them, but you've been around them enough, and you probably studied narcissism online. Tell the worker that. It's hard. It takes the work longer because it's a mental problem, and spiritually we can't fix a mental problem. The work will manifest. I've had many jobs that they manifest. I had one after 6 years. The man got up, walked to the door, turned around, told the lady sitting on the couch, I can't deal with you no more, I can't live with you. He walked out. We did the Intranquil Spirit, and things began to change. Having said that, fast forward into the future, they got married about 4 or 5 months ago, and then she texted me about 2 months after that he was rearing his head up again because he has a mental problem. You have to seek mental help. I've never met anybody that you have to have an intake on that's going to admit they're crazy. They're not. They're not. They think that's you. And I only had one time in my life I had a narcissistic person blame themselves. I'm the problem. Me. I knew it was out there, but I never seen one or come across one. So if it's something narcissistic, tell the worker. It's going to take longer because it's up here. And with the Intranquil Spirit, I think they understand that, so they don't snap their neck as fast. but it's going to take longer. And if there was an ass at the beginning, they will begin to sweeten up on you, but then be an ass for everybody else. And personally, if that was like that with me, I could live with that as long as you ain't, you know, in my ass about shit all the time. So tell the worker, and it will help a little bit, but a complete spin around, I don't think that's going to happen, because that's who they are. That's who they are in their psyche.
Okay, next question. I want this person back by any means necessary. Is there a way to do that?
Yep. It's called the Tranquil Spirit of Nima Sola. A bunch of y'all who watch this have looked into that online. It tells you, if you hadn't, type in on Google Voodoo and Tranquil Spirit spell, and you see things talking about a red candle, a pink candle. To me, before it became in vogue to use it like this, I used it in Tranquil Spirit for pure revenge, but then it was used for this. It has nothing to do with love. When I do it to my clients, and I walk them through it, and I give them what can happen, and when it does happen, it's a black candle, black arts oil, and the prayer I get to send you when you light the candle, the first sentence starts off, "To the wandering spirit, thou never know the comfort of heaven." That ain't got nothing to do with love. They come back under pure brute force. Everything around them falls apart. Family and friends begin to drop dead like flies, and at the end something's going to happen to them. When they come back to you, they'll be broken physically or sick, and all their belongings will be in a clothes basket. So I don't know, as a psychologist and human being, if you love somebody, why are you going to let me destroy them like that? But as I say, and you heard me say, I don't have a conscience, I'm not yours. So yeah, it can be done.
Okay, continuing with the Tranquil Spirit. I want it and I'm scared. But can we use it where the other person does not get hurt?
No. If you're scared, I'm not going to sell it to you. There's other things that can be done. And no, it can't be controlled like that. I've never come across a spirit that's going to go out there and be jovial. They're pissed off. And when they get out there and draw energy, they get stronger. And that's, no. Maybe another worker can do it, but I put that in the realm of black magic. No matter what somebody says about pink and red candles, there's no love involved. It's pure brute force that brings them back. And if you're scared, then don't use it. A lot of people tell me about karma. They don't want it to come back. Well, a worker's not going to let their work boomerang if they can. And you heard me say this before, I hold my work on a tight leash. It's not going to boomerang. But if you have a doubt in your mind, I don't sell it to you. I'm not a used car salesman. I'll tell you what could be done. It's up to you to decide what plan you want. And people I hear with karma, oh, it's bad karma. Well, if that happened, all of us would be dead. There wouldn't be no prisoners, because everybody that did some wrong shit would drop dead. So to me, there's no karma. Voodoo, we don't believe in the devil either. There's no such thing. If you govern yourself like that with karma, you need to sit back and figure out, well, why this person is screwing these people and killing them left or right, and they walk away from it, because there's no such thing. But if you have a doubt in your mind, then don't do it, because you're not going to like the end result when they come back.
You've said on your videos, when they come back, treat them as if it's the first time. What does that mean?
I try to tell my clients that, male and female, when they come back, you can't pick up where y'all left off, because where you left off is coming to somebody like me. Something happened. Something happened in your relationship. Treat it like that's the first time you met this person. Back in the day when you first met them. Remember how you used to get along with them? You could sit down and tell them anything, and they would listen and give advice, and they could tell you anything. Start it back like that. Memories are good. Memories are nice. They're going to remember that too. You can't erase the past. But I'm going to pick up, when they come in, I'm going to pick up where we left off. It's not going to work like that. And if you're thinking like that, then you'll fail to doom, because then you're going to do the same thing that brought you to somebody like me. Just start it like it's new, especially with a woman. They will come in back to a relationship and their eyes and radars wide open and rolling to see if that male is the same person that they walked out on. And if you haven't changed, I can't, maybe other workers can, I can't control the mind or the spirit. They will turn and walk. So just run it like you just met this person. Back in the day when that was the light of your life, that was the twinkle in your eye, where you could sit down and tell this person anything and you had confidence in them. Start it like that again, and it's going to work then.
What happens to me if I don't follow your instructions and or instructions?
I know a lot of workers will pop you with hard hat tax, inconvenient tax. I look at it like this: if you do that, you probably won't get paid, so you still be dealing with this neurotic person. Personally, I let you go a certain way. As I said, I'm not like some people, when they tell you this, you're not getting anything done anyway. 6 months down the line, while it's not working, because you blocked the work. When I see you doing something, I'm going to crawl on that ass. We're going to correct it right then and there. I've had people, male and female clients, that when I tell them they want to do something different, I tell you don't call them, and every time you call or text, y'all get in an argument. What you're doing is slicing your own throat. You're pushing these people back because that's what got you in trouble in the first place. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Work it like you can and let things take place and fall into place.
My last question. I got the person back, we're together, but they're getting on my last damn nerves and I can't take it. So now what?
Work, if done right, can be reversed. And it can be broke down in steps where the person will turn and walk without the police getting involved, without courts being involved. It could be turned around, they walk out. But having said that, once that happens, don't come back and tell them about I want to try it again, because that's not going to work. People go back to people because they get comfortable with them, and basically when you get comfortable with somebody like that, male or female, they torment your life. You're dying of a cancer and you're not happy. People around you see you're not happy. You don't have anything. So why abuse yourself like that, mentally or physically? The work can be backed off and reversed, where it's in steps, the way they came in steps back to you. They will leave in steps getting away from you, and it'll be more quiet. And as they're leaving, talking about, I'm sorry, we tried, it's me, I can't. And in your mind you're going, yeah, I know, get the hell out of the door. So just, if it's like that, it can be reversed. And that's something you need to tell the worker ahead of time. If you think that's going to happen, you need to say something. I don't like wasting my time. I don't like wasting the client's time. And I don't like wasting the spirit's time, because you keep screwing them around, it ain't going to work with nobody, no matter how good you are, who you are. So yeah, it can be, if that's the question, I think the answer is yeah, it can be reversed, and you can get the person out your life. So I think that's the end of the question and answer. I know it wasn't that many, but it's the first time I did this on my channel. I'm quite sure they're going to have people comment the negative side, but you can comment all you want. I'm not going to address that. Hold on to your wig and your drawers. I'm going to delete it. And if y'all don't like that, that's y'all. You know, if it's on there and I finally catch it, everybody read it, I'm not going to try to defend myself against lies anymore. What's going to happen is I'll probably bring it to the world court and dig out whoever's saying it through their IP numbers and names. If I'm out in the open, I'm going to bring you out in the open. We're going to let the world court decide. And when I say the world court, I mean YouTube as a whole, being around the world. We're going to let them be the jury and decide it. So if I got to fight, I'm going to bring it out in the open. We'll find out who it is and put the name and everything out. My name's out. You know who I look like, what I am, what my number is, how to find me. Get out the dark. So the world court will decide. So go ahead. I'm not going to bother with it no more. We're going to make this the way I want to. Started a long time ago, and that's how we're going to do it. So leave your comments of what you'd like to hear more questions answer of. As far as showing you tutorials, it could be candle work and stuff like that. I can't delve into major things, and we bring it around for vlogs to different places, to cemeteries, and to see what I see, you can see. So please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification button, and as always, thank you, and thank you for supporting the channel.